Hello, this is Mr. Jewell. Welcome back to another Math Notes video. This is going to be 3.1.2. We're going to be talking about polygons today. So first off, a definition here. A polygon is a two-dimensional closed figure of three or more sides connected end to end. Each segment is a side and only intersects the endpoints of its two adjacent sides. Each point of intersection is a vertex. So, write those down. Polygon is a two-dimensional closed figure of three or more sides connected end to end. Each segment is a side and only intersects the endpoints of its two adjacent sides. Each point of intersection is called a vertex. And so in this little T-shaped figure here, this T-shaped polygon, I've marked the vertices with little blue dots. All of those would be vertices. So at right are some examples of polygons. Shape A is an example of a regular polygon because it's been drawn with sides that all have the same length. And we would mark that with the little congruent tick marks to show that they all have the same length. And all of its angles are the same, so we would mark those with the little arcs here at the angles. They would all have single arcs because they're all the same. So that would be a regular hexagon. Has same angles that are the same and sides that are the same. Polygons are named according to the number of sides they have. So I would suggest right now that you pause the video and write these down. Some of them you probably know, others you may not. I'll make a special comment here on the n-gon, which is to say that basically after 12-sided figures we get lazy and just put a number with the gon at the end. A 12-sided figure, by the way, is called a dodecagon. Dodecagon. It's not on this list. Alright, and sometimes polygons are given special names. These are all related to triangles right here. And I'm going to, instead of doing this right here, I'm going to talk about them off to the side here. So let me zoom in on this. So types of triangles. The first one we're going to look at are right triangles. Right triangles are called right triangles because they have one 90-degree angle. We mark that with the little rectangular angle marker there that itself is contained 90 degrees. So any triangle that has a right angle in it is a right triangle.
Morning.
Isosceles triangles have two sides of equal length. Well, I should say at least two sides of equal length because technically an equilateral triangle is also an isosceles triangle. So this has two sides that are the same and two base angles that are the same. And if you come and like chop the top off of a isosceles triangle so that it is parallel to the bottom there, then you end up with an isosceles trapezoid, which still has two sides that are the same and two base angles that are the same. Next one we have is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangles are regular triangles. That means that all of their side lengths are the same and all of their angles are the same. So I have a question for you that you should be able to figure out, which is, what is the measure of each angle inside that equilateral triangle? How do you know? Think about that, write that down in your math notes and be ready to talk about it tomorrow. And finally, we have the scalene triangle, where all sides and all angles are different. And so those would be marked to show that they're different. So we have a single mark, a double mark, and a triple mark indicating that all the sides are different. All right, guys, have a good day.